inspiration on this day. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to come to talk to you. I take that as a privilege, and I do not take that privilege lightly. So thank you very much. We have announcements, and they're wonderful announcements because they're activity here at the center. First of all, the meditation meeting every Friday night at 7 o'clock is going to be reinstated on May 7th. So we would love for you to join us in meditation. All CDC recommendations will be followed. So we're still wearing masks at that time. And we'd love to have you. There is also an ongoing Astrology 1 class by Reverend Wendy Jordan. She is coming to us from Australia on Zoom, and it's lovely to see Wendy again. Next Saturday, that is a week from, this is the 11th, so that would be the 17th, I think. Next Saturday is Lamont Hamilton's healing bed, and that will be all day Saturday. And that is a marvelous intervention for anyone that has trouble. You know, we're going through such times, and they keep on telling us that our mental health is going. And there is evidence in the population that that is correct. Lamont's bed would be great. And this is the one that I love. The center is looking to be opened in June for Sunday services. And I am so happy about that. And I want Reverend Pendergraft to play a song that says, "Stormy weather, step away," and we are headed for tomorrow's sunshine for sure. She will not be singing it, but you can where you are. Now then, I ask you to please support this center with your donations of time and or money. If you want to give your time, I have plenty of work in the garden. The garden is turning out beautiful. This has been a beautiful spring. If you want to work in the garden with me, my number is 256 783-0339, and I leave a message, and I will definitely get back with you, and we will get together to work in the garden. Otherwise, please send us your donation. Thank you so much for your support. And Nancy, can you sing us a song about the wind beneath my wings for these people that send in our donations?
It might have been cold there in my shadow, or never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the pain. Beautiful smile to hide the pain for so long. Beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I'd like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You were the wind beneath my wings. Might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. Want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I'd like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? Oh, you're everything, everything I wish I could be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. You're the wind beneath my wings. Oh, you. You're the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly. I fly so high, I almost touch the sky. Fly, fly. I fly so high, I almost touch the sky. Thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
Yes, you are our hero, and you support this center, and we are able to continue by your donations. Now we're going to call in the flames and the spiritual beings that will assist us during this ceremony. I call forth and dedicate this flame to the wise man Balthazar. He was the dark-colored wise man. I call forth and dedicate this flame to Sophia. Sophia was with God before the creation. And when John wrote the account of the gospel, he could have said, and the Word, and Sophia was with God. And Sophia came to incarnation as Jesus. And I call forth this flame and dedicate it to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We all, well, most of us, remember Dr. King. We invite his spirit to be with us. Call forth and dedicate this flame to Archangel Gabriel. Welcome, Gabriel, the messenger of God. Call forth and dedicate this flame to Helen Bennett, the founder of this center. Please come, Helen. Call forth and dedicate this flame to the Center of Light in Australia. Welcome. Be with us. I call forth and dedicate this flame to the Center of Light here in Huntsville. Thank you for dwelling with us. Call forth and dedicate this flame to the Diamond Platinum Ray, the ray that shows us the light here at the center. Today's talk is not very long, but it's important, I think, and I'd love for you to give it your attention. Let's talk about the human characteristic of xenophobia. The definition of xenophobia is dislike, distrust, and avoidance of strangers and foreigners. This is a human characteristic based on fear. And of course, as we ascend and as we develop and as we progress, we let go of our fear and we move into higher realms. Xenophobia is, I don't know who they are or why they're in my space, but I don't like it. My grandmother, who was a saint, absolutely a saint, she taught me my first word, water. I was visiting her in Missouri, just east of Kansas City. And my mother and I were there, and they got a phone call on this kind of a telephone. And my grandmother got the message that two black men were on a train, and the train comes right through the town, right through Jamesport. And my grandmother got back on the phone and started talking to people about two black men coming on a train. And my mother confronted her. My mother said, you know, this is a free country. And my grandmother says, well, they don't have any kin, and I don't know why they're here. My mother let that go, and I think that was wise. But it has remained in my brain. Xenophobia is fear based on data collected as a child and reinforced by adults who collected this data as a child. There's also another part besides fear that xenophobia has. And xenophobia has a pride characteristic to it. Has a entitlement characteristic to it. I want you to look at your xenophobia and that pride and that entitlement is the first thing you need to work on. That I need to work on. Also, xenophobia is perpetuated by occurrences that are overshadowed by fear, that are seared into our gestalt, and that reoccurs whether in action or just remembrance. So, when you're fearful of strangers or of the other or of foreigners, look at it. Stop. Whoa, I got fear here. Stop. Look at it. See what the different components of that is, and see what you can work on. I want to lead a decree that so many of us know. It's let matter yield. And in this decree, I want you to look at pride and fear and see if you can let matter yield. Let matter yield to eternal life. Let creation vibrate in harmony with spirit. Let creation recognize the Creator. Let divine spirit burn forever. Let divine love rule now. Let divine will be now and forever. United in life, we are one. United in matter, we are one. United in love, we are one. United in freedom, we are one. With God, eternally, we are one. Let's ask the question, is xenophobia a bad thing? It's a human characteristic. Comes to us naturally. Is it a bad thing? Some people say it's a good thing. It has served us well. It has kept out bad people. Some people say it's a bad thing. It's a bad characteristic. Because when we suppress xenophobia, we learn about other people. We learn about other ways to live and how life, different definitions of life. We learn about new cultures, new art. We gain a lot by suppressing xenophobia. We gain a deeper understanding of the facets of life. The diamond of life increases. When xenophobia is deemed a sound judgment, what have we gained? Haven't gained anything. We only have retained the status quo. There is a practice that I recommend when confronting reality. And when you meet a stranger in this demonstration, and this is a model of reality. It's the window model of reality. And when you confront a stranger or a foreigner, and you have that fear, this is a way to find out more information about their reality and tell them about your reality. A is me and B is you. This window pane, both A and B can see through. We can see all of the reality that is available in this pane. A and B see things alike. This pane up here, A can see through it, B cannot see through it. So this is what you need to tell your stranger. What's in this pane? This pane, B can see through it, but A cannot see through it. So this is something that you have to learn as far as what reality is. Now then, you can see that both people or both sides of the duality question have 50% of reality visible to them. A has this 50% and B has this 50%. But if we can teach each other about reality, then we'll have 75% of reality available to us. Now then, what is this pane here? This pane is the promise of the unknown, the glorious unknown. You know about the unknown. It slapped you in the face a couple of times. So there is the unknown to reality. I want you to think about that when you feel xenophobia rise into your gestalt. When you comprehend that you do not know everything, when xenophobia comes up and you say, oh, this is a scary person, you've got to realize you don't know everything. And when you comprehend that you don't know everything, then pride falls by the wayside. Curiosity comes in. There's another decree that I want to read for you that you know well. It's the decree to Kuan Yin. I call to Kuan Yin for compassion in my world. Show me how to bring kindness to my brothers and sisters. I call to Kuan Yin for forgiveness in my world. Teach me to forgive myself and others for all human errors and weaknesses. I call to Kuan Yin for understanding in my world. Help keep me aware and to learn to appreciate the differences between myself and all others. I call for the light of my Christ to keep these qualities of compassion, forgiveness, and understanding moving through my consciousness and world, now and always. We want to give thanks to the beings that have assisted us in this ceremony. I am going to extinguish the flames, but I wish that they will remain in your hearts throughout the week.
From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men. The purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the planet on earth.
Go in peace and love and serve your fellow man.